rising Venus signs and cross watchers, welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Scorpio to full moon in Taurus, October to November 2022. It's the first reading of the day, folks. I'm your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. My initials, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998. It'll be 24 years in service at Samhain. We'll get to that. I'm also Mars conjunct Leo rising and the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. There is a link in the description box and you can preview it for free, the first bunch of pages if you like. I'm also a creator on Patreon, patreon.com/drawing the circle. One of my greatest joys right now is waking up in the morning, making a cup of coffee, getting on my bathrobe, which I usually sleep in anyway, my hair doing what it's going to do, and then setting up an unlisted YouTube live stream link for my patrons on Patreon, talking about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, ending with a little blessing, a little this and that, starting us off on our day. I dig it. They got my patrons, all of my subscribers on Patreon get the extended readings, all the part ones here on YouTube. You can buy them on Vimeo, pay-per-view, or regardless of what level of subscriber you choose to be, you get all of them, past, present, and future, as well as we've been recording Zoom classes on there, having a lot of fun. Actually, we've even done like a sort of a drunk tarot thing a few months ago. That was a hoot. And it's recorded, so if they can't make it at the time of the recording, they can watch it back. Really, if you are a creative type like myself, I'm a mystical artist, but whatever you do, check it out for yourself, right? Patreon is a wonderful way to get the support that you need to bring your creativity into this world and get paid once a month at work. So yeah, if you want more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more moi, come Patreon on Patreon with the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, and someday history will understand what that means. But so now, for now, just call me Mal. Hey, I'm done. I just did Wim Hof. I did Wim Hof breath with Ho'oponopono, so I think I'm calling that the Wim Ho method. I don't know, but I'm feeling good. I said my prayer. I spoke to the guides, and I'm ready to rock and roll. So let's get down to business. If you're new to the channel, just for the newbies, a 5-card draw is one card from 5 different decks, giving you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline, which I will talk about in a few minutes, what that timeline is. But first I have to say these 5 decks represent fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, the 5 magical elements. Bring them in alignment for your spell work, your manifestation, your law of attraction, who's he, what's this, you do you, to plant the seed at the new, help it grow to bloom at full or thereabouts. Cool. Let's look at the timeline. New moon in Scorpio on a Tuesday. Woof. October 25th, 6:49 a.m. Let's just say 7 a.m. Eastern. I am in New York. It is a partial eclipse. Now look, partial eclipse, sun moon conjunct in Scorpio, which is what a new moon is, on a Tuesday, the day of Mars. Mars used to rule Tuesday. They broke up once Pluto came on the scene, but you know, astronomers, what are you going to do? You got to roll with it. Please don't make me do math. So think about that. Money, sex, power, mysticism, all that Scorpio stuff. Plant a seed for Scorpio on a Tuesday. I'm in. But then to nurture it, to watch it grow, wax, expand, build, manifest, to get this, a full moon in Taurus, total lunar eclipse on Tuesday, so it's a Tuesday to a Tuesday, November 8th, 6:02 a.m. So, you know, that's a couple of early mornings for me, but I'll get my magic done in there somehow. And how powerful is that, right? To plant a seed in Scorpio and watch it manifest in Taurus, second house, life values. That's what these readings are for, to help you kind of get that together. So you have, oh, I want to be happy. Well, this gives you a little bit more fine-tuning. Cool. So look, it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are my favorite. This is my favorite series to do. I love these readings. It's only 5 cards. I can have a lot of fun with them. And they're waxing moon. They're not the 8-card draw shadow reads, which are a bit darker and more intense, but as it should be, right? So Both feet on the floor if you can. Boom. Focus on your breath if you will. Bam. And for the cross watchers, if you cross watchers are welcome on my channel, surezies. If you apply this to yourself and you manifest this for yourself little by little by little, you are helping the one you are cross watching for do the same, as well as the entire Leo collective. It's all about healing and service and blah blah blah. So let's see if we can have fun with this, because both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. And I will do my best to help you, element of fire, manifest your heart's desire. Because your heart's desire is part of a much larger schemata in the divine plan. Because we didn't choose our heart's desires, they're written in. And the soul incarnate's going, all right. Yeah, that's why they can't, it can be delayed, but it can't be prevented. And, you know, you try and ignore them. They drive you nuts if you do. So don't. Please take a nice deep breath. Boom. In a good mood. Let's have fun with this. Still point. And here we go. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. Beloved ones, what is their element of fire? The spell fragment to help them shape, to hone, to refine what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire, what they want and why they want it. This beautiful, beautiful October, November 2022. Harvest. Oh, well, you got a good season for it if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, obviously, or, you know, whatever, you do you. Harvest. This one's a little long, but it's a lovely spell fragment. And I say it's a spell fragment because it's a piece, right? You build on it. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. Plant a seed at new, harvest at full. Bam. Now, very general. This could be about anything. That's why we got 4 more cards. So your heart's desire is about harvesting something. And that's why you want to check your other signs. They ain't all romantic, although we've had a good number of them this time around. So let's ground that with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. I love this deck. The pictures are gorgeous, and the oracle messages are rather oracular in my experience, and my clients too. So if you have the stone indicated and you want to use it as a touchstone, a spell carrier, an amulet, a talisman, you do you. You don't got it. It's just nice to have something to hold on to. I've got a 4-leaf clover kitchen magnet. It was on my refrigerator for decades. I was like, oh, hi, you're part of the divination team now. And certainly clear quartz does everything. Grab a rock, grab a piece of jewelry, just like tying a string around your finger, so that you could apply this a little bit every day if you so choose. From new to full. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Yeah, as I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, the Archangel of Lyons, which is a long story there. Please, one of the archangels of the North Powers of Earth, hence the Crystal Oracle. What is the element of Earth? The fuel to feed the fire and help ground and manifest that heart's desire of harvest for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video. The oracle message, most important, but the stone, if they have it, it could be helpful for this beautiful, beautiful October, November 2022. Oh, rhodonite. I have some. Yay. I'm Leo Rising. I have some rhodonite. Can you believe it? As opposed to the Maria, you get the rhodonite. This is Carlton, your doorman. Beautiful stone. It can't really be confused for rhodochrosite. It's a fraternal twin, so to speak. That one's really a pink and gold. They're similar. This is pink and black. Color me taken aback. She'll think I want ya. Rhodonite. I haven't used it much. I use rhodochrosite for past life stuff, but let's see what the oracle hath to say to thee. Achievement, potential, emotional balance, and open heart. An open heart. ANOPEN. H-E-R-T. So look, achievement with harvest makes sense. Potential, right? You're planting a seed and, right, the potential of the harvest there. Emotional balance, because sometimes, you know, that ain't the easiest thing to go through. And an open heart. Here's what it's got to say. You are well on the way to achieving your heart's desire. Not every card says heart's desire in it. So trust and keep an open heart and mind. Life is always full of potential, and you are always on the right track. So do not be discouraged by the recent setbacks you have experienced. All right, let's take a pin in that. So it may not feel that way. It really may not feel that way. Oh, I've never been off track. You mean that horrible relationship or that horrible financial decision, right? Hey, it's part of the game. It ain't much of a hero's journey without demons, dragons, pitfalls, sand, quicksand, and dragons and demons. Did I mention villains? Yeah, those too, right? Everyone makes mistakes, so yes, we do. Oh, that big bird. Keep quietly focused on all that you wish to create and achieve. In other words, don't hand your bubble to bubble poppers. Enjoy the journey. It's the hero's journey read, isn't it? And keep a loving attitude. Have patience and faith, and the universe will help you manifest your dreams. And of course, you could develop that a little bit every day. You don't have to like hit it pedal to the metal day one. Something wonderful is soon to occur. Trust and keep an open heart and mind. Well, doing what I do for a living, if I have a closed heart and a closed mind, done. What's the point? What's the point if you saw how much spiritual practice I do before I even put on the makeup and do the hair? So a harvest with an open heart, right? Oh, and why do I keep forgetting to do that? I think it's really important for me to bookmark these, particularly when those keywords can be very, very, well, key. So achievement, potential, so achieving potential, emotional balance, and an open heart. All right, we're just going to put that there in case I need to refer to it again, which I probably will. So we've got your element of fire, harvest. We've got an element of earth there, rhodonite to help ground that. So now we're going to look at the element of air, the mental part, the thought part. Healing with the Angels Oracle, I do these two different ways of interpretation. Often they are complementary. First is whatever is written on the card. There, serenity now, just as an example, right? Go back and find the original meanings of the words. Just Google it, right? Because sometimes that gives people that specific thing. It's like, that's not what everybody thinks it means, but that really applies to me. It's happened to me so many times now. And for my clients too, they're like, that blew my mind. I'm like, I know, me too. The other is, these are healing angels. Angels only come when you call for them. There is a cosmic law of non-intervention with the celestials and, you know, most of the others. Some of them will just drop down an anal probe, and I'm not so interested. I'm a top, thanks. But, you know, to call upon them and then ponder, once you make the call, what, or maybe before, what would their function be? And you'll see what I mean, I think. Please take a nice deep breath. Okay, shifting to the celestials. Still point. As I call upon the angels and archangels of fire, the sign of Leo, powers of the south, Archangel Michael, hey, the most famous of them all, and the legions of Archangel Michael, please, one card in clarity. The power of air, the thought, the air to stoke the fire of harvest, to manifest their heart's desire, to harvest their heart's desire. They're gonna harvest my heart. An open heart with potential, right? Achieving, doing all of that, and emotional balance. Oh, who are the angels waiting in the wings? With their wings, ready to swoop in at the slightest invitation. This beautiful, nudiful for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. Manifestation. Come on, man. Harvest, manifestation, right? Plant a seed, watch it grow, harvest, right? But to do it with an open heart and, you know, soft of eye and light of touch. Speak ye little, listen much. I get that with this. I learned a long time ago, do not hand your bubble to bubble poppers, and sometimes we do it We don't know they're a bubble popper, but then we learn quick, right? Here's this thing, I really want my heart's desire. Like, it'll never, you're doomed, it'll never work. And they pop your bubble? No. Boundaries. Draw up that drawbridge. Nope. So what would the healing angels of manifestation do? First of all, how many manifestation books are there? How many manifestational teachers? Law of attraction, is there law of distraction? Ooh, squirrel, butterfly. No. You can absolutely go much deeper into the meaning of that word than just the current vernacular. But then ask the question, what would the function be? Like a plumber, you know, is going to plumb. An electrician, you know, is going to, I don't know, electric. I don't know how that works. So the healing angels of manifestation would heal you. Manifestations of healing heal your process of manifestation, taking it from the 8th chakra all the way down into the root chakra, hitting the Earth's electromagnetic field. You know, that is a creative process, and certainly a waxing process. Plant, take an inspiration, work it all the way down. So ponder that manifestation, because it's saying your heart's desire, it's coming, it's manifesting, and harvest this. Now, will you harvest it by full moon? I don't know. It's a general read. Book me for private. But regardless, you're moving in that direction, and it is harvest season again. Northern Hemisphere. So let's get the element of water. The Whispers of Love Oracle. The voices of the higher selves of all involved. So if this is just you, then it's your higher self collective, right? If it's other people are involved, cross-watcher or otherwise, their higher selves are involved in this one. But we're talking about the element of water, the emotions, which with an open heart, getting there is not always half the fun to get to that open-hearted place. But certainly love is divine power, according to Carolyn Mace, MYSS. She's a PhD in her book Anatomy of the Spirit, the Heart Chakra chapter. Each chakra has a sacred truth. This one is love is divine power. So it's the whisper of love, not the whisper of work. Please take a nice deep breath. Work! Still point. Yeah, here we go. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love to represent the element of water for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers watching this video and receiving this reading to help them manifest their heart's desire about or through harvest with that rhodonite vibe, anchoring it with an open heart, achievement of their potentials, right? With emotional balance and keeping it on the DL in a healthy way, with the healing angels of manifestation willing to show them how to do that, to heal them in the process. They're not going to do it for them, but they can absolutely do it through them if they ask. So please, what's the piece of information, inspiration, insight needed for the element of water in this beautiful, beautiful October, November 2022 for the Leos and their cross-watchers? Ready? New ones, take a deep breath. It's the Neil Diamond card. Turn on your heart light. Let it shine wherever you go. I'm sorry, I can't. Ouch. I can't. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Well, there we go. And then you're doing heart-centered manifestation, blessing the harvest every step along the way. And who keeps their heart open 24/7? The Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama probably keeps the heart chakra open 24/7, 365, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. I'm not him, although we are all one. Right? So what a fun ride, though. All you got to do is close your eyes every now and again, grab a piece of rhodonite, call in the healing angels of manifestation, and say, hey, manifest this. Right? And that pulse, that electromagnetic wave of your unique heart chakra vibe, love frequency goes out and touches every atom, subatomic particle, quark in the universe. I know. It's a lot of math. Don't make me do it. All right. So we really have quite a theme here. Now, could this be about romance? Sure. Could this be about money? Sure. Could this be about anything? Yeah, it is a general read. We still have one more card left, though. The card of Spirit. Oh, hold on. Hold on, ladies. We're about to go to town. Here, got the wrong stones on the wrong cards. Just chaos, but creative chaos. The Macon Healing Mantra deck. The card of Spirit to charge it, right? This is what I do. I grab the stone or crystal or whatever I'm going to do. I call in the healing angels of manifestation. In this case, I'll do this. Say the spell for harvest. Holding on to whatever my touchstone is going to be. Probably a piece of rhodonite, right? While turning on my heart light, this would be the mantra to feed the spell. Every day a little bit or a lot of bit from the new to full. Got me? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Because now we got our last card down as I call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly, because harvest, it's a beautiful spell. But this could be about anything, but certainly with the healing angels of manifestation, right? The rhodonite and turning on their heart light, which no one needs to know about unless they want to share it. So please, Ascended Masters of the General Assembly, one card in clarity, the perfect healing mantra to represent the element of spirit in this Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, and Cross Watcher 5-card draw. What do they need? Read for this new, beautiful October, November 2022 to help them manifest their heart's desire, the harvest in their element of fire. That you're going to like this, I think. This full to new October, November 2022, Dispelling Sadness. Which, if you think of a cloud before the sun is our planet as Leo, whatever is. Dispelling sadness. I will feel better once I get the rest I need. You know, I have 3 black cats, all boys. You know what their favorite sport is? Laying in sunlight. I need more rest, Mom. All this cuteness is taxing. So, what we've got here is you're going to get your harvest. You're going to manifest your harvest with by turning on your heart light and getting some rest. This sounds like indirect manifestation, which is not so much you're staring at a vision board trying to make it happen, tapping it with an eraser, doing Ho'oponopono. Hey, if that's your gig, go for it. But this is more like, I'm going to open my heart and allow the universe to do its thing, right? The divine to bring to me the harvest of the seeds that I have sown in my work. Now, that could absolutely be work in your relationships, healing work, spiritual work, literally the work you do to survive in the world, right? Work. But all of this dispelling sadness, in other words, it's not that usual Leo grind, fixed fire. I know. I'm an artist. Mars conjunct Leo rising artist, so you know, and I buckle down. I do it, right? I have immense discipline. I used to dance. You bet your ass I've got discipline. I still do. I dance every morning. But what a wonderful way to manifest in a way that's a bit more relaxed, which does make sense for a Scorpio moon to a Taurus moon. It does. So here's what's going to happen next. 2 things, actually. One is we're going to do a bless summation, which is a combination of a blessing and a summation of the cards. Comes out different out of my mouth. Sometimes stuff that I didn't see before, they just say through me. Then at the end of that, if you like, hang out for the little itty-bitty end of it, where I release the Leo Collective and the Cross Watchers by letting the Goofy go free. Free the goof. Free Goofy. It's like Free Willy, but stupider. Please take a nice deep breath. Maybe stupider isn't the right word. Sillier? Yeah, for sure. No one needs to free their willy on YouTube. Still point. Told you we were going to have fun. I am. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and Cross Watchers. Watching this video, receiving this reading, may we receive all that we need to manifest our element of fire, what we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire by dispelling sadness, because we will feel better once we get the rest we need. And as we're doing that, to turn on our heart light, just remembering a time when we experienced love Doesn't have to be the same one. That was not very creative. Do the same one over and over and over again, as we call them, the healing angels of manifestation, to help us heal what needs to be healed, to manifest this in the cleanest, clearest way possible for the well-being of all in quantum unity, with an open heart and balanced emotions, achieving something that is of great high potential for us, so that we can claim our heart's desire with harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let our work now bring us to harvest. We are ready to receive our all for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So let it be. And so it is. That was very kick-ass. Very leonine. Ooh, did you like it? Did it tickle a little? Then hit that thumbs up and help the other Leos and cross-watchers find this. Why should they have their harvest too? Hey, look, I'm glad to help. If you want more of me on YouTube, might as well subscribe, because I'm trying to let go. Caring about them numbers, them analytics, and just doing my due, fulfilling my contract, and going back home. So yeah, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I put these out when they're ready sometimes, and sometimes I book them ahead of time, like today. I'm actually doing this reading yesterday. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. But if you want the daily, you want the daily check-ins, the extended readings, the recorded Zoom class, and all sorts of cool stuff with me, go on Patreon. Seriously, just go look. You'll see what I mean. You'll go, yeah, he's packing them benefits to my subscribers in there for sure. And if you want to book me for a private reading, you know, there is a link in the description box to a video here on YouTube called Booking a Reading with Mal. Everything you ever wanted to know about booking a reading with Mal, but we're afraid to ask. But don't worry, we'll rise above it. We are the House of El. And thank you so much for watching. I love Leo so much. Got a bunch of Leo friends. They're a hot bunch. I dig you big time, so thank you so much. Hang in there. Good luck. Manifest that harvest for your well-being, for my well-being, and for the well-being of all. One more time, I love you. Thank you. Hell, farewell, and blessed be.